Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to show you where you can find your HCS supplemental resource activity called Comparing and Contrasting Information from Multiple Sources for your ELA course. So I'm going to start by clicking on our ELA course. All HCS supplemental resources are at the very bottom. I'm going to scroll all the way to the end. And after the last module, you'll see HCS supplemental resources. Click on that. And we are doing the activity called Comparing and Contrasting Information from Multiple Sources. So that's that second to last one right here. Go ahead and click on that. It'll pull up a new page and you've got all of your directions for the assignments on this page. We're going to kind of go through it right now together. It says comparing and contrasting ideas found in multiple sources helps to enable you to identify conflicting information and consistent information and critically evaluate sources. When you can compare and contrast information, you can make inferences and draw conclusions about topics. Comparing and contrasting information from multiple sources allows you to get a more comprehensive view of topics. So then it's going to go through 5 steps that you need to complete. Step 1, print the PANDAS compare and contrast chart. So if you scroll down, the PANDAS compare and contrast chart is at the very bottom under attachments. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to open it up. And this is a different type of compare and contrast chart than you've originally seen. Usually we use a Venn diagram, but this chart walks you through the titles here, tell you what you need to focus on in your boxes below. Okay, and your main question is, why is the number of baby pandas decreasing? So that's the question that you're focusing on as you go through your resources. I'm going to go back to the buzz lesson. So that's step 1, to print that or screenshot it. Step 2, it says watch the video called Wolong's Panda and record the reasons for the declining number of pandas in the first column of the chart. So you're going to go down, you're going to click right here, Wolong's Panda video. You'll open that, you'll watch the video, and then you'll go to the chart and you're going to answer in this column, reasons from video clip 1, Wolong's Pandas. So the reasons of the number of pandas that are decreasing. So what reasons did the video give that explained the reasons of baby pandas decreasing, the number of baby pandas decreasing? Okay, so in that column, you're going to list reasons that were stated in the video. So that's step 2. Step 3, it says click on the link for the text pandas, an endangered species text. When reading the text, it gives reasons why panda numbers are declining. And it says if a reason is noted in column 1 and is also noted in the print text, you should place a check mark in the same column. If a new reason or a contradictory reason is introduced in the print text, then you will take notes in the print text column. So you've watched the video in step 2. You filled out the first column on this chart based on the video. Now what step 3 is telling you to do right here, what I just read, step 3 is telling you to read this text, pandas, an endangered species text. You're going to read that text, okay? Now, you're going to be looking for reasons of why baby panda numbers are decreasing as you're reading that text. The same type of idea that you were focusing on in the video, you're going to be focusing on in the text as well. What the directions were saying here, if a reason is noted in column 1 and is also noted in the print text, you should place a check mark in the same column. So what that is saying is that if you have an idea listed under the video column, right here, reasons from video, clip 1, Wolong's Pandas. Let's say you have a reasoning here that they're running out of food. And that's just an example. Let's say the text also said that baby pandas numbers are decreasing because they're running out of food. Well, then you wouldn't rewrite it. What you would do is you would put a check in the same as clip 1. Okay? Let's say that there was a new reason that you read in the text, then you would write it here. Okay? So let me just kind of go over that again. You watch the video, you have your reasonings here that were stated in the video. You read the text. Anything that is repeated in the text that was already stated in the video, you're going to put a check next to that. So let's say in this box right here, we have that baby panda numbers are decreasing because there's a lack of food. And if the text said the same thing, then we're going to go over, we're going to skip this box, and we're going to put a check here saying that, yeah, the text said the same thing as the video, that baby pandas numbers are decreasing because there's a lack of food. Let's say in the video, let's say in the text that they say that there's people that are hunting these baby pandas, and that was not said in the video, then we would write it down. We would write, the text said that baby pandas their numbers are decreasing because people are hunting the baby pandas. Again, these are just examples, but I just want to show you how you would fill this chart out. So information from the video goes in the first column. Information from the text, if it's new information of reasons of why baby pandas numbers are decreasing, then you're going to write it down. If it's the same fact or the same reason that was stated in the video, then you would put a check, okay, next to that reason. All right, so that's step 3. Step 4, watch the video of Bamboo Mountain. While viewing the video, you will record reasons that panda cubs are declining in column 3, or place a check mark in the same as columns. So you're going to come down here, you're going to watch Bamboo Mountain video, and you're filling out the chart the same way. If there's new reasons that were given in the Bamboo Mountain video, you're going to write them down. If there is the same information as the printed text, then you'd put a check. If there's same information from the Bamboo Mountain as the first clip, the Wolong's pandas, then you'd put a check here. Okay, so this chart I know is probably a different type of chart that you have not seen before. Usually when we're comparing and contrasting, we use a Venn diagram, but we don't always have to use a Venn diagram. Okay, so you've got your different columns here for each of the different types of media. Your first video, Wolong's panda, the printed text, and the Bamboo Mountain video. And these same columns are where you put checks if the same information was in the video, the first video, or the printed text as well. Okay. So you've got your step 5 right here. Once you have completed the pandas compare and contrast chart, upload it to the submission area, and you would go ahead and submit it right here. You should have a blue plus button, and you'd attach your work there. Let me just check to make sure. Yeah, so that's where you would submit it. I just wanted to make sure that if we continued on to the lesson, there wasn't another submission piece. No, you would submit it right here on this same page where all the directions are, and again, where the attachment is. After you're done filling the chart, you have a blue plus button here. Click on that and you can add your attachment.